I talked about how much black men and ginger women are like magnets. It was a science project. So many of you were like, yes, that's a thing. Even a lot of the comments from black men was saying that they won't even date white girls unless she's a ginger. But basically it turned my comment section into a dating app, which I love. Every ginger woman deserves themselves a good black man, and every black man deserves himself a good ginger woman. So on to our next project. Let's start a ginger and black dating app. We could call it Blinger. I just thought of that, Blinger or Blinger, but Blinger makes more sense. Do we have any app creator people? I don't even know what they're called, but where you're able to like create an app. Now you white boys that's obsessed with this dynamic and it's a fetish for you, we're gonna need some investors. Everyone has a role. I just feel like this could make so many of our lives so much easier because I get multiple DMs a day across all platforms asking me where all the gingers at? Where do you find gingers? Where are most of the gingers located at? Which will be the...
Did you know that eating ginger is good for your brain health? It prevents infections. It's good for preventing cancer, diabetes, Alzheimer's. So go and find yourself a ginger. I'm ginger, by the way.
Gingers, don't you dare mess this up for our community. We finally are getting the acceptance and the love that we deserve from other communities. Black people have accepted us into their welcoming arms. We cannot mess this up. We have all faced years of trauma, hate, just disgusting words towards us. Now we are finally getting the recognition and love we so deserve. So we cannot stand down from this. We have got to keep pushing on, gingers. We have got to keep it going. We've got to keep spreading that love. We've got to keep embracing people. We have got to keep this momentum pushing. This is a once in a lifetime opportunity we are facing right now. Don't you dare, as a redhead, mess this up for our people. Okay? We have not faced years of the backlash and the hatred that we have faced for nothing. Okay? Don't you dare mess this up for us.
I am shocked by the amount of redheads who have not understood the love that black people have for redheads. My first love for redheads was when I was in kindergarten. I remember there was this girl in kindergarten. She had the most beautiful red hair. I thought she was the prettiest girl in the class. I don't know why she was bullied. I don't understand. But I was like, why are they bullying her? She's like the prettiest of everybody here. And that sparked my love for redheads. I've heard that y'all don't like being called gingers. I really love the name Ginger personally, but I really can't believe that y'all have not discovered this until this week. And I apologize for not making it known sooner. We love y'all. Love. Y'all are top tier, gorgeous, beautiful.
Something incredible has happened to redheads and gingers. I don't know if you know, but many people of the black community have came out and said that they see redheads and gingers aligned with many of the genetic features and the characteristics of black women. This has really brought up such an important issue because many of these gorgeous women are coming forward and saying that they can identify that something is off with the way that redheads are treated by many people in the white community. And this is something difficult thing to talk about because it's not racism. I don't know where that falls, but being born with red hair and super pale skin but not feeling accepted is a really, really tough spot to be in. You get bullied from a young age. You're made to believe it's horrible. People insult you without even meaning to. Some of the things that people have said to me because I have ginger hair growing up has been the most unhinged experience of my life. I once met a woman who came up to me and she said, I like your ginger hair, but honestly, my biggest fear when I was pregnant was that I was going to give birth to a ginger baby, and I didn't know what to say, and I just was like, okay. She's like, and I'm really sorry for saying this. She was like, but I actually think I would prefer a child with a disability than red hair. And that is genuinely, hand on heart, what someone has said to me. That is just honestly not even the tip of the iceberg when it comes to the type of comments that you're experiencing when you're growing up with red hair. So for people in the black community to come out and call out that something is not right in the way that people with red hair are treated, and to call out the fact that something is off is the best thing that could happen.
You know what sucks the most about being a black redhead is having to explain that this is your natural hair color to people all the time. You would think like in 2025 people would know that like we exist and hair color does not matter no matter the race. Like there's black people with blonde hair, there's black people with brown hair, there's black people with red hair and black hair. But it's like people are still very much so unaware of that kind of stuff. So it kind of irks me when I'm out and somebody's like, oh, your hair color is very beautiful. And I'd be like, oh, thank you, it's natural. And then they look at me like, yeah, okay, bitch. And I'd be like, damn, like I'm not even trying to withhold nothing. Or same thing like when they see me like wear certain like hairstyles and stuff like that, and they ask me what color the weave is, like whatever, then I'd be like, oh well, I didn't use any specific color, I just bleached it until I knew it looked my hair color. Then they look at you like you lying again. And it's like, I don't have to lie about this kind of stuff. I'm giving you the real tea, you know? But I think in this day and age when everybody's wearing lace wigs and everybody's dyeing their hair and all of that other stuff, it's like no matter what you say to people like about your hair being natural, they are not going to believe you because everybody is wearing some type of color, some type of extension, some type of anything. Because I even remember like my hair is naturally thick. And I remember one time I had my hair cut in a bob, a specific way. I know this is a bob, but it was a different type of bob. And a lady was in the store and was like, oh, what kind of hair is that? It's so full and pretty. And I was like, this is my hair. And she looked at me like, yeah, okay, bitch. Just like the lady just looked at me a few minutes ago when I said this was my natural hair color. And I'm like, damn, like I shouldn't have to be like, oh yeah, you can put your hands in my head to see that I'm telling the truth. And when I tell you this is my natural hair color, you should be able to look at my roots and be able to tell that. Because even if I got my hair colored 3 days ago, you're still gonna see those small black little dots of color if my hair was actually a darker color. So it's just like, man, it can get very frustrating, but it is what it is. Y'all just know black redheads exist. We don't have to dye our hair. I mean, it's really not that big of a deal. And a lot of us have thick hair, so it's gonna look fake. I don't know what to say. I don't know.
Let me say it right now, gingers and blacks were like this, I'm telling you. I don't know why, but there's some sort of hidden, unspoken appreciation for ginger people and blacks. It's like there's a hidden link. I slightly believe they're black people that just got painted white. Because gingers always have the best rhythm. Gingers love black men as well. And we just get on together so well. I've never seen a ginger that hasn't integrated well into black culture. Like, anything I show them, they're always good with it. They're always just, it's like they're black, I promise you. I need me a ginger wife, please. Anyone DM me. Applications now.
This is like my third time trying to record this without crying, but I know a lot of this has been lighthearted. But when I became pregnant, my baby's dad is ginger, I'm ginger. And I remember being so grateful that I was having a boy because a daughter would be over-sexualized with ginger hair. She'd get asked if the carpet matches the drapes. She'd be called fire crotch. Just from a young age, that's gonna happen. But then I remember looking up like the hair charts online to see what the odds are of a ginger and ginger having a baby with another color hair. And I would pray that he didn't have bright red hair like me and his dad did when we were born. Because I knew he would just get bullied his whole life. And it's just so nice for people to appreciate the thing that makes us different. Because that is the thing that I prayed away every day. So that I wouldn't have to send my baby to school worrying that he's going to get bullied over something he can't control. This means so much more than people think. So thank you so much.
I know I look terrible. I just woke up, got out of bed, saw one of the most beautiful videos ever. It was about me. I've hit a lot of pain in my life. A lot. And I'm now able to talk about it. I woke up going viral, getting thousands of followers, support, love. comments, DMs, feeling truly wanted. And now it's time to talk about my story. A story of 4 black men who impacted my life like no other. From first grade to today. I've known these men for like 26 plus years. And I get to talk about them in my story.
Just want y'all to know what y'all have done. My redheaded husband has told my 2 redheaded kids that they now black. And he thinks he's invited to the cookout now. It's literally a ongoing conversation every day since she come out and exposed this truth that we didn't know about. Yeah, and my kids believe it. So, what do?
We have been claimed, adopted, everything. I feel like I won an award.
So, did you hear the good news? I'm black now.
What? Everyone who is ginger, who has red hair, those are black people. Now the gingers are black. I first like to think.
See? I just always knew there was this like level of
Stop
like
you
a
right there. I don't care how fine you are, you can't be black.
Did you not see the videos? I'm black.
Because we want to discriminate against you too. We need a group to look down on. So just accept your role.
Well, if I'm not black, I'm not sleeping with you anymore.
Hold on.
Who are you texting?
I'm texting the National Black Security Council. See if they'll let you in.
Wait, is that like a thing?
Please let her in, y'all. She's threatening.
Everyone who is ginger, who has red hair, those are black people. All gingers are black people. If they have red hair, they are black. You see a white man with red hair, that's a black man. You see a white woman with red hair, that's a black woman. Gingers are black. All gingers. I just need to remind you.
Yeah, I've been saying this for years. Finally, somebody gets it. Thank you for whoever made this video. Thank you. We appreciate it.
I have never met a black man who has made me feel insecure or less than for having curves, but I can think of plenty of white men who have made me feel less lovely, less beautiful, less womanly for having a little curves. So thank you to all the black men out there who can appreciate a little extra cushion.
I met a boy who is 24 and he's a virgin. He's a 24-year-old black boy and he's a virgin. He's a virgin. And he's a black boy. He's a man. He's 24. And he's a virgin. Wow. Wow. Wow.
And I ain't gonna lie to you, nobody's ever finna make me feel bad for wanting a nigga that spend that shit, okay? It's the difference between having a nigga that got money and having a nigga that spend that shit. I need a shark, okay? Somebody that overly spends that shit. Never tells me no. I don't even tell myself no. So you think you finna come over here and tell me no? It's not happening. The fuck? I need an overly loaded spender. Send me your biggest spender. Need that. And y'all are never gonna make me feel bad for wanting a nigga that spends that shit. I feel like I'm very deserving. I work very hard. I take care of all my own shit already. So if you gonna come around, you for sure gonna be spending something. You gotta make my life easier, okay? And if I'm not struggling by myself, I'm for damn sure not gonna be struggling with your ass. I can't do shit with a little nigga. I can't do shit with a broke nigga. I need a spender. A shark, preferably, okay? I'm tired of fucking around with Nemo and them. I cannot. I have no more tolerance in me for anybody. All that, oh, you gotta wait till Friday. I don't even make myself wait till Friday. What the fuck are we even talking about? I need it now. Thank ya. And come fucked already too, because we ain't doing that.
It took one woman to come on here and say, gingers are black. For y'all to believe, finally, that I'm black? That's crazy, bro. I have 2 black parents. 2 parents darker than me. And nobody was believing me until this lady, shout out to her though, shout out to her, until this queen, let me fix that. This queen came on here and said, gingers are black. So forget all the family pictures, all the melanin. Excuse me, not right now. I've been inside. I look like a sugar cookie, whatever. Summertime, excuse the melanin, right? Excuse the hair. Excuse everything. You know what I'm saying? Forget all that. I was still a white man. Now, and only now that she says something, now everybody call me black. It's crazy, but shout out to her. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the gingers around the world, white, black, everybody. Shout out to y'all, man. I grew up hating my freaking freckles. You know what I'm saying? They was calling me a ripe banana. I got called fire crotch. Yo, Sinbad, Jadena, any name in the book, I heard it. Finally, we getting some love. Damn.
Since a lot of men are visual creatures, let me walk through what I just made.
Here we go.
Why I won't sleep with a man who makes less than $200,000 a year.
Oh,
The
brother.
average one-bedroom apartment in LA, this is where I live.
This
It's
guy
$2,800
stink. What's funny is it's like women that do things like this, that go into strip clubs and sell their body for ones, get on the internet and sit here and have these somewhat unrealistic requirements in men. And what makes this even crazier is, plus she's a stripper, right? And she just had an OnlyFans account that sold for $15 a month. That's very cheap. But for some reason, you have this high requirement in men, and it's blowing my mind. And I know this because her ex-boyfriend, who dated a stripper, which is her, had reacted to one of my videos. Like, if you type in Sebastian Scarface Mark, you're gonna see the video. And I literally exposed it on my backup page. But it's like, why do women that sell their bodies, do immoral things, expect a man that makes that much money? You're dancing for dirty ones in a strip club, talking about you want a man that makes 200 grand minimum. You do useless. I'm happy for you. And what's even funnier is when I got on bro head and I made my video, he untagged her off his page, and I guess they ended up breaking up. Because, like, bro, you know when you're doing something immoral, you have a bad career choice. You know that. But you require 200 grand.
Now that gingers are black, I'd first like to thank the black community for welcoming us with open arms. And secondly, I'd like to humbly submit my application to bring a dish to the cookout. Now, I understand the initial hesitation, but I'd like to present my spice cabinet. Now, my specialties are in barbecuing, and things that I need to work on is soul food, but I think most gingers need help in that department. Thank you for your...
I'm so sick of this. I don't want no broke man. Don't give me no, he better not be broke. He better have some money, because if he ain't got no money, he better not say nothing to me. I'm so sick of hearing that, and I feel like women that's financially set, got their own money, got their own things going on in their life, they financial is together, they not really out here counting people's pockets when it comes to dating people or getting into a relationship or, you know, just trying to build something with somebody, because I got my own, so I'm not going to be counting your pockets. We don't even know how far this thing is going to go. What's yours is yours, and what's mine is mine at this point. You know what I'm saying? I feel like people that don't have anything to offer are always the ones screaming, he better not be broke. I don't want a broke man. Well, I'm sure he don't want a broke woman. I'm sure he don't want nobody that's always digging in his pockets, always looking. I want to go somewhere nice. I want to go to a fancy restaurant. I deserve to do this. And if you deserve all that, then work for it. Okay? And take yourself and treat yourself to the things that you feel like you deserve. Because you should be able to give yourself all those things that you want. And if you can't provide the things that you are asking someone else to provide for you, I'm sorry, boo-boo. That's not how that's gonna work. It's like asking for a $10,000 handbag that you can't even buy for yourself. You don't even got $10 to put in it. But you got that bag though, huh? You can show off to your friends, your partners. Y'all can match Chanel bags together, but when it's time to pass that check around at the restaurant, you need to borrow $20. But you the same one hollering you don't want no broke man. Yeah, you don't want no broke man because you want somebody to take care of you. It's so many people out here that's looking for somebody to, should I save her? I want to be saved. Nobody's coming to save you, boo. Save yourself. This is not the 80s. No. You want something, get out there and get at. Okay, you want something nice, treat yourself to it. Because if you don't know how to take care of yourself, make yourself feel good, get all the things that you need for yourself, then you will forever be out here talking about, I don't want a broke man. I need to be taken care of. I need steak, shrimp, and lobster. Oh, and then what? And then what? Go home.
Hey TikTok family, I have got such a great story for you guys about a ginger and ginger interaction yesterday. It was so awesome. So I'm at work and I have this couple coming through my register. And the gentleman is like 6'5", he's a redhead, and something told me while I was helping him that I needed to ask if he was on TikTok. I can't explain it, it was just something there. So I said, hey, are you on TikTok? And he looks at me and he gives me this smile and he goes, no, should I be? And I said, absolutely you should. You need to go look up the Black and Ginger Union and see what that is about. And he goes, what do you mean the Black and Ginger Union? I had somebody else tell me I needed to get on TikTok. So I proceed to tell him about Diara the Root Worker and how she came out with straight up facts and information and proof that redheads are descendants of black people and that somewhere down our lineage we have black in our genetics, and that we explaining to him how the black community has kind of considered us to be the unicorns of white people, and they had no idea of the unbelievable bullying and abuse a lot of us experienced growing up, or sexualizing and fetishizing that we grew up with and experienced. They had no idea that we were being mistreated by our own people. So I'm telling him this whole thing about it, and I said, we have been welcomed in wholeheartedly. And he looks at me, he goes, shut up. And I said, no, I am dead serious. You have to look it up. It started 2 months ago. We're working on taking it from social media, bringing it into the real world. I told him about the cookout that happened last month. He lost his mind and starts jumping up and down, getting so excited about this. He's like, this is the greatest thing ever. And I said, we even have new nicknames. And he goes, we're not Carrot Top anymore? And I said, no, we are Red Velvets. You would be a Cayenne King. And he goes, what? I'm a king? And so we have this huge interaction coming at the center, like in the front of our store, just going back and forth all about it. He said that he has always felt a connection to the black community, same as I told him I have as well, and that this just makes so much sense and explains so much. And then he proceeds to tell me that he had either an employee or a coworker who was a brown sugar cousin, and that they just came up to him one day and said, hey, just so you know, you're in, you're all good. And he had no idea what it meant. He just thought it was really nice. Watching that man elevate yesterday was one of the greatest interactions I think I have gotten to have. He was like, hey sister, I'll see you later sister. I'm like, that's right cousin. And he just was beaming. He was walking 10 feet tall out of the store. It was amazing. So I just thought you guys would love to hear that, a reaction about a ginger learning that they are now a part of the family too. So there you go. I am just on my lunch break, taking a little break. I'm about to go get myself a little treat and head inside. I just had to share this with you guys. It was too much to keep to myself. So thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. I hope y'all are having a great day, and I will talk to you later.
Have you ever made a woman pay for herself on a date? You seem like the type that would do 50-50. I feel I'm the provider of the family.
You're the provider,
Yeah, I feel
so
like
you have money.
Is that what you're here for?
Yeah. No, I'm here for love, but I
No.
can never love a broke man. So everybody put your head down if you don't have money.
If more than half the guys raise their hands, the men may vote to replace the girls.
And that's what happens when you get rejected.
Can you imagine you literally getting rejected by every single person in the lineup? And you're so delusional, your first response is, that's what happens when you get rejected. Bitch, you're the problem. Everybody's hand went up and they stay there. Talk about you there for love, but you talk about money. Look, I agree, man. In the beginning of a relationship, you shouldn't be with a brokey, point blank period. Male or female, whatever. But this is just a different level of delusion. You would think after she saw everybody, all the dudes, all the fellas raise their hands, she would go, wait, maybe I'm the issue. But nah, she doubled down. She wanted the money. She only cared about the money. If she really cared about love, you know what I'm talking about, she'd at least ask some questions that weren't about money. Fellas, protect your pockets. Protect your pockets because they out here.
I have a message for all the gingers and redheads that are talking about how they are black people or they are the white people of black people. Here's the thing. I've seen it. It is trending all over TikTok. You can look it up that black people and gingers are the same, or gingers are the black people of white people. And I went down the rabbit hole and I was doing my research and I watched all the videos and I'm listening to them and I'm watching them and I'm like, you're right. You guys are right. There are similarities. All of the times that you were picked on, bullied, ridiculed, marginalized, othered, just because of the color of your hair. It sounds remotely similar, close to, not the same, but similar to what it's like to be a black person. So if you're a redhead or a ginger or you know one, come join us. You're welcome to be part of me. Come join us. Think about it. With all of the stuff that's going on out there, specifically here in the United States, politically, the media, everybody trying to pull us apart, pit us against each other, separate us, anything that creates goodwill between different races is good with me. So to my gingers and redheads, welcome. You're welcome. Come join us. And I am so sorry from the bottom of my heart for all the jokes that I made at your expense, because I know I did. They were never mean-spirited, but I know I made the jokes. But they probably got old. Just like the jokes I hear about being black. Those jokes get old too. So, we're like this now. I am you, and you are me.
I have this video that started going viral because I said that this guy I quit fooling with got mad at me. And he was like, that's why you fat, sloppy, and bad built. And I took the video down because I was like, I'm not fat, sloppy, and bad built. And I looked really good in the video and I felt very confident in myself. But men started taking the video and bashing me, calling me ugly, calling me fat, calling me sloppy, and saying all these fucked up things about me. They started screen recording the video and just talking mad shit about me across multiple social media platforms. And so now I am being body shamed on Facebook, Twitter, Threads, Instagram, and TikTok for absolutely no reason, for just being confident and feeling reassured of myself. And for whatever reason, that bothered the fuck out of men, especially black men. It's actually been a really disgusting experience to see how many black men that I did not attack, that I did not say anything about, that I did not call out, just sitting there body shaming me and talking about me for absolutely no fucking reason. It's really made me want to just like take a sabbatical from being online and making content for real. It really has, because it's just so fucking disheartening to just be attacked like this for absolutely no reason.
In all seriousness, with the trend going on, all gingers are black, I have not felt this much love ever in my life. And to the girl that's making this go viral, I just gotta say thank you. Thank you for the love. But honestly, truthfully, thank you, all of you. I hated being a redhead growing up, because I was that kid in special ed who couldn't read, who couldn't write, and I also had red hair. I had a stutter, and now I grew up to be pretty successful. but I never felt loved. But until today, like, oh my gosh. So to the girl who made this go super viral, if you're ever in Dallas, Texas, let's go to dinner. You name it, I'll pay for it and I'll take you. My mother's coming too. So thank you all. I love you. Like I seriously, I am mind blown by this. Like no other. Thank you.
Hello beautiful people, welcome back to this channel. Today we'll be talking about something different. I know we have been talking about a lot about the white folks and the Asian and the black folks in detail on this channel. Today, good brothers and sisters, we are looking at the Latino women. Most of Latino women prefer dating black men, which is racist. On the other side, we see some of the videos, dudes out there interviewing Latino women, and yet these women are choosing black men over their own people, and it pisses the white women off. I have come across a lot of videos about the brothers out there, about their relationships. A lot of them are not really happy about this scenario that is ongoing. Their own women mingling with other men, and their women are choosing black men over them. So a lot of Latino men are furious about this, and the truth is that love has no color. Latino and black goes hand in hand. This is a future that these Latino ladies possess, that these black guys love them. The same to black men. Most of the black men going for Latino women, and so the women of Latino are also going for the black men. Most of the Latino guys are involved in dangerous activities. When you move from South America and in United States, they always look for black people, the white ladies themselves. Most of them identify the black culture, similar to tradition, and also job opportunities. They enjoy spending their quality time with the black community. Now we're coming across a video, a woman talking about a black guy loving black guys, and you see some of the black community is also crazy, and here that's what's trending now in 2026. A lot of women are finally coming out to closets. I mean, a lot of women are coming out to talk about the fact that they would rather prefer to date a black guy in the year 2026. So even some reaching an extent of women out there dating black men and advising their fellow ladies to do these online apps and giving white women tips on how to get these black men. I mean, that's literally what we're seeing right now in 2026. A lot of them are now coming online to tell their fellow white women on how to catch a very rich and very handsome, successful black man. Yes, that is what we are seeing right now in 2026. And these women are there in the comment section flirting and paying attention. I mean, it is really crazy to see the level of attention that most black men get amongst these white women, and a lot of white men are pissed off about this scenario. But unfortunately, that is the reality of the things right now at the moment, and it is starting to talk about this. So let's dive into the next episode. Drop a thoughts in the comment section. Let's say 250 subscribers. Thank you for my subscriber. Don't forget to subscribe so that we get the videos that they relate, like the videos like this. Bye.